Hello, my name is Julie Dunn from Sacred Heart University's Media Production Studios. This semester, Sacred Heart University's public safety team launches Shu Safe and Smart, an on-campus initiative to shed light on an important topic and keep each other safe. Educational institutions have been subjected to active shooter incidents at an alarmingly high rate. Unfortunately, we are all aware of this, and with this in mind, it is crucial to know how you can protect yourself and the people around you if a situation like this were to ever occur on campus. We have 3 correspondents in the field, Erin, Riley, and Bella. They're going to get the inside scoop on how to handle any potentially dangerous situation that could arise involving an active shooter on campus.
Hi, my name is Erin Gibney with Shu Safe and Smart. I'm here with Gary McNamara, the head of Public Safety and Government Affairs. Gary, please tell me a little bit about the Shu Safe and Smart initiative.
Well, I think what we really want to do is provide people with a reminder that there are certain things you can do to protect yourself on campus and therefore protect others on campus. We're really trying to combine very logical steps that you can do to protect yourselves that you've probably all heard before. It's a quick reminder to be safe and to practice what we tell you to practice so that you can keep the community safe.
Thank you so much, Gary. Back to you, Julie.
Thanks, Erin. As a student, it is very important to be aware of all of the possibilities that could arise, even if they are hard to think about. Riley has met with Officer Ed to talk about the things that we should be aware of when we walk into a room. Riley?
Hi, I'm Riley Souza from Shu Safe and Smart, and I'm here with Ed Green from Public Safety. We're here to talk a little bit about what you do to enter a classroom.
So Riley, when I enter a space, what I quickly do is assess how can I get out of this room if I need to, quickly. I can come out of the way I just came in. I see if I look down the other end of the room, there's another exit. I could also get out that way. If neither of those doorways were an option, we have some items within this room. I see chairs and tables we could use to break a window, and we could exit that way. If running wasn't an option to us, maybe the danger was right outside the door or just down the hallway, we're going to shut off the lights, we're going to lock the doors, and we're going to seclude ourselves within this room the best we can. I see some cabinet space and counter space that we can get up in, and someone walking by that door would not be able to see us in here. I also see a closet back in this corner, which I would try to use as well. If running and hiding were not an option to us, well, our last option is to fight. Okay, so if we had to fight and the danger was coming through the doorway now, what I would do is, in conjunction with you, we'd arm ourselves with something that was within this room, like probably chairs, fire extinguishers make a great weapon, and we're going to fight for our lives.
Thank you, Ed. I'm Riley Souza from Shu Safe and Smart. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Riley. Every day we walk through the halls of campus and need to have a sense of environmental awareness in order to keep ourselves safe. Correspondent Bella had the opportunity to stop by the Public Safety Dispatch Center. Bella?
Hi, I'm Bella with Shu Safe and Smart, and I'm here with Gary, the Chief of Public Safety in the Dispatch Center, and we're just going to talk about what to do if we see something that's not normal.
Yeah, Bella, if you see something not normal, what really should you be doing about it? Well, you have to report it. As you can see, we have all these cameras out here, and we look for not normal as well. However, we know that the people walking the hallways, in the res halls, in the parking garages, are the ones that are going to tell us not normal probably better and quicker than we'll find not normal. So if you see not normal, you call 911 or you call our dispatch center. And our dispatch center, as you can see, has monitors, and it also has staff, and that staff will pick up the phone, answer that information, and then radio that information off to our cars and personnel that's on the scene or on campus. They will provide that information. The information we want has to be pretty quick and specific as you can get it. And then if you find new information or more information, you should kind of call back with any updated information. But again, when you call 911, then implement the action plans that we talked about, either lock down, evacuate, shelter in place, some of those other aspects that we talked about. Sometimes people say not normal is probably nothing. Let us decide whether not normal is probably nothing. If it raised your concern, report it to us.
Mm-hmm. So where is this building located, and what are the hours of operation?
So the building's located right below WSHU radio station, right across the street basically from Roncalli. Probably pass it, a lot of students pass it on their way to classes. And it's 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So even during the summer months, during winter storms, whatever, we're always here, and we're always here to help.
Great. Thank you so much, Gary. Julie, back to you.
Thank you, Bella. It sure is comforting to know that Sacred Heart has such a well-trained dispatch center full of men and women working around the clock to make sure that we are updated and safe. While being protected is extremely important, prevention is also key in order to lessen the chances of these situations ever happening in the first place.
Now, Ed, in an environment like this, with so many different things going on, what do you look out for?
So if you look around this room, there are many people within the room, and many of them are different levels of situational awareness. I look at some people and I see they're into their phones and they have their earbuds in, and I wonder how much they know what's going on really around them. So we want to maintain a minimal level of situational awareness within our spaces. Here's Gary and Erin. Let's join them for the conversation.
I heard you guys talking about that situational awareness. That's kind of what we were all talking about as well. If you're aware of the surroundings and you recognize something that may hurt you, that's when we want you to act fast. We want you to call 911 and then make sure you take some of that action. You know, crisis and critical incidents and danger has a lot of variables to it. So how do we actually encompass it into one action plan? One prevention plan is really what it comes down to. And it's the concept of not normal. Because we go about our day, you go to class, you get up in the morning, you drive, you look around, and what you see is your normal day. What we want you to say is look for not normal. It's those things or those people or those sounds or smells or all your senses that recognize it to say, that's something I've never seen before. It might be nothing, but it might be something. The power of not normal is recognizing what's normal and then looking for not normal, taking action, being aware, and then reporting it, calling 911, and really taking all those steps that we kind of had mentioned earlier.
Well, thank you so much, Gary and Ed. Back to you in the studio.
What an informative and powerful initiative that really does encourage students on campus to just take an extra minute or two to make sure that they protect themselves and others. Thank you for your time. Good night.